sponsored by Winwing Technologies. They couldn't offer the full cockpit, but we think this is the next best thing. Hello valued viewers, I hope you're all doing wonderfully well. Today something new but old. Bean, what's going on?
Yeah, thanks, Cap. So this is a repeat of an old campaign that we did a few years ago now. We were asked by Value View at the time to do a few scenarios from the Angola or the border war between South Africa and Angola in 1987. And in particular, they wanted to compare the MiG-23 with some of the other aircraft we have. What's changed since then is we now have the F1, the Mirage F1, which was actually used during the conflict in 1987. So it's quite an exciting opportunity to replace all the stand-in aircraft we had before for the F1 with an actual F1. Now, that being said, of course, we take it on the chin that it's not the same F1 that the South Africans had. They had two types. They had a dedicated air intercept version, and they also had a dedicated ground attack version that didn't have a radar. The other key difference, of course, as well, is that they didn't have the flares and the chaff, which we have built into this Spanish version of the F1. So they did crazy things like stick bits of tinfoil in their air brakes and use that for deploying chaff. Having said that, I've left all the flares and chaff in tonight, so to give everybody a bit of a fighting chance, so you don't get shot down straight away. In terms of the scenario that we're doing, we're going to rerun 3 missions from this Angola mini campaign. The first one we're doing is a sort of historical inspired, if you like, attack on the airfield at Minonge. Excuse my pronunciation. And this is basically a scenario where there were some F1s that were doing an assault on the runway there, but it was also part of a tactic to try and lure out the MiG-23s. Now, previously Angola had MiG-21s, but the Cubans had intervened in the war on the side of the Angolan forces and had supplied them with MiG-23s. It was part of the plan to basically try and lure them out and attack. Having said that, it didn't go very well for the F1s. The MiG-23s had R60Ms, which, as you know, are not just rear aspect. They're not quite full aspect, but they're kind of 3/4 aspect, if you like. And the poor F1s just had Magic 1s, which are rear aspect only, and they had no flares. So there were a couple of shoot downs, unfortunately. But tonight we're going to give ourselves a bit of a fighting chance. So there will be the opportunity for the F1s to take the Magic 1s if they want to be historical. If not, they can also take the Julies, which are all aspect sidewinders, which I know is a bit ahistorical, but we've got to give people a bit of enjoyment tonight. There was also the Cheetah, a South African native variant of the Mirage. Well, it was kind of based upon the Nesher, if I remember correctly, but instead of that, we've got the Mirage 2000 standing in, and that has Magic 2s, which are all aspects. So again, a little bit ahistoric, but I've buffed up the MiGs on the other side to try and balance it all out. We do have an AWACS tonight as well, just to help, because we don't have a human GCI, and I've got Fog of War on, so the AWACS will help fill in some of the F10 as people come into contact with the enemy. In real life, of course, South Africans didn't have an AWACS. They certainly didn't have what we've got. Other than that, in terms of the actual mission itself, I'll go into a bit more detail. So, sorry. So in terms of the actual main target we've got for the fixed wing is the assault on the airfield. Now, we've got 6 slots for strike F1s, and it's a bit oversubscribed, so which is great. It's good to see people are keen. What we're actually going to do is myself and Gary, who are 1 and 2, we're actually going to do a bit of flak suppression first with rockets, because there are a couple of ZSU-23s around at either side of the airfield, and a bit of we'll do that. Then the rest of the strike group, which will be led by Space Chef, is going to do high drag bombs attack on the rest of the airfield, the runway. The cap flights are based a little bit further out here at Bandar Abbas. We're using the Persian Gulf map for tonight, and that's as it was in the previous scenario. And it will take you guys a little bit of time to get up to us. It's probably about 25-minute ingress. So yeah, you've got ferry tanks there. There were no Fox 1s, and you're not getting your 530 Fox 2s either. So you'll just have your all 3 tanks and then your sidewinders on either end. In terms of other jobs to do, other than cap and a strike, there's also a ground mission going on, and there are the Angolan T-55 main battle tanks. There are friendly tanks in the region, and they are M60 patterns, and you can tell the difference because the M60s are striped. So please don't attack the M60s. We do have some dedicated CAS flights tonight, but basically if all the baddies are shot down and the strike guys have done their job, you can always rearm if there's still some mission playtime and do some CAS, because there's quite a lot of ground targets to take out. I should also mention that if anyone gets shot down, there is also combined arms on both red and blue sides, so you can jump. The other thing I've added on is a friendly hawk net. That'll be marked in F10. You'll see the dividing line. So all else goes wrong, you can always retreat back to friendly SAM space. In terms of the enemy cap, they will be coming in waves. There will be some scrambling from the runway, but basically if you shoot those down, don't just go home. You should loiter, make sure all the striking CAS done their job before you go back and retreat and rearm. For then there's the chopper side of things, which we haven't touched upon yet, but there was quite a bit of special forces that went on during this conflict, and that we've kind of modeled tonight. The choppers have got to FARP a bit closer to the action. Their job is to insert special forces next to a suspected Angolan Cuban liaison camp where the Cubans are training and supplying troops. The special forces can be loaded up at the FARP, so you can also change out your loadout Hueys or MI8s if you want. You can land on the FARP and change your arms. I will just point out that this map is hot and high, which means the Hueys you're going to struggle. You're going to have to take either troops or rockets, but not both. And if you decide to take the airborne troops, just take the smaller squads of 7. And you can pick up the troops using the airborne troops in the radio menu. It's the standard, vanilla F10 radio menu pickup. There's also a group marked Stinger Airfield squad. If you're feeling brave, this is actually something that apparently happened, was that there were some Stinger teams inserted near the enemy airfield on the Angolan side, and they shot down a couple of MiG-21s with Stingers, allegedly. So you can try and model that if you're feeling brave to get that close to the airfield. There will also be enemy Hinds around, so keep an eye out for those. They could potentially cause you some bother, the choppers. So if you spot any and they're causing you problems, you can either deploy your troops, if you have a Stinger's troop, or you can call in the fixed wing to deal with them. The FARP itself has its own defenses, so worst case scenario, you can run back to the FARP. Other than that, I think I've said everything from my side. Cap, do you want to go through the flights and then I'll take questions afterwards?
Springbok Mirage F1, which is actually a Mirage F1. We used Tigers last time and we got our asses kicked, so fingers crossed this time. Cover, Cap, Simba, Rhino, Skill. Cheetah in Cheetahs Mirage. Danny Harath, Makabu. Zebra in Mirage F1. Being Gary, Chef, Obi Penguin, Grand Speed. Lion in Sabre and 101. Signori, Blight, Sockington. Giraffe, Mirage F1. High, Chopsticks, Mayhem Tuxor, Cobra Empty, Kilgore, Huey, Lucky and Shrak. Bertha, MI8, Gak, Jigsaw, Dragon and Ryle. Welcome, valued viewers, to my first mission in the Mirage F1, which should be great. So far I love this plane, it's right up my alley. It's manual.
Excellent.
No, basically zero technology, but it looks cool, and it's, well, I don't know what else to say. It's all those things. Gonna need flare.
Check on 122.
High skill. I'm rearming with cheap missiles. I'm not gonna play by the rules, damn it.
Yeah, I'm American, we don't pay attention to history.
Right, valued humanoids, let's see if we can remember how to fly this. Here we go.
What are you taking for your loadout then?
2 Julies and a bunch of bags. That's we're not allowed the 530s because these guys never had them.
Remember that Falklands mission we did where I had about 5 minutes experience in the Harrier and I had to fly combat? Well, less than this, so...
You got less than 5 minutes? How many minutes experience do you have?
Harrier comes check C-Form, sorry. About 2. Rearming complete.
Sounds a little bit like a skill problem. Well, I've had about 3 hours in this now, doing the tutorials, so I should be able to fly it. So I will laugh at you, Skill.
Tutorial I've just watched. You teach me how to do this.
Ha ha! You got a bad teacher.
I rushed it at 25 to 7, so it's not the rush things.
Right, there you go. Right. Does anyone know if we've got a floodlight? I haven't done interior lights yet.
They're just not very bright. There's some of the night lighting I think still needs work in here.
Yeah, right. Turn the weapon light on. It blinds you completely. Ow.
Yeah, I can't figure out how to switch that off. I've dug around, but that seems to be one panel that doesn't have a light switch associated.
Yes, it is, baby. Alright, boys. This is going to be pretty much Milsim. This is almost exactly what they used. in Angola. Right, well, one of you's not downloaded the skin, so you're about to get punched whoever you are. Skill, don't do it, don't cut me up.
I'm facing the other way.
Wow, good job on cutting me off.
See that? That was not.
Oh, it turns out it was Signore, that explains everything.
It's wider.
F1's, do you want to take 2 on the right first? I'm waiting for my flight at 2,000 seats.
You're wider.
We'll take 2-1 left.
Roger that.
My boys, I was just explaining how cool the Mirage F1 is to the valued viewers, how manual and non-technological based it is.
Yeah, it's a pretty sweet plane, honestly. It feels like a single pilot F-14.
Yeah, see? Even Cover likes it.
And I don't like anything.
And that's right, its spirit has been crushed by his children.
Shoot to 3 right.
Okay, cap in position and ready.
That covers it.
Two.
Just follow up on level 2 position. Sheriff Classic, Mirage F1, taking off in 30 seconds.
And all flights Springbok launching runway 21 left.
Love that word, Springbok.
On the brakes, 80%. Brakes release and full.
Oof.
We're taking off in 3 bags, so this might get festive.
Aye aye. Don't rotate past 10 degrees angle of attack or you'll whack your bot.
Yep, alright, as 120, rotate slightly.
Eight degrees, 10 degrees. Oh, 12 degrees. So we've got naughty.
Oh, she heady.
Naughty man.
Europe.
2. Sexy plane. Sexy plane.
Run tangent. 15 degrees, does it?
This plane turns me on.
Well, you are easy. Sorry, I flew a janky plane this morning, so I'm a little edgy.
I see. Sun's coming up, boys.
Sun's up, guns out, question mark?
This flight will be full of me asking stupid questions.
Hello, Skill, can I help you?
Not yet, but when it comes time to, somebody's going to tell me how to dump these tanks.
You can actually just use the emergency jettison at the very bottom left of the dash. It will dump everything, it will not dump your sidewinders.
You know there's actually a button right next to that, right, Cap?
Yeah, but that means doing work.
Rolling out, aim 1.
Cover, do you want us to do some kind of work now?
Yes, this is your job.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. By the fact we haven't come off afterburner, I'm going to assume this engine is gutless as F without burner on.
No, but I'd rather get up fast, hot and high.
We'll all get away from me, I don't know what. I'm up max throttle and afterburner, but can't keep up.
Have you put your wheels up?
I think so.
Have you put your flaps up?
Flaps up.
I think so.
Have you put your air brakes out?
I hope not.
Okay, you're all right then.
21, coming off burner, full dry.
Oof. Look at that. We look pretty, guys. Yes, I'm aware someone's practicing their ACM radar behind me. No, I don't like it. done, skill.
I'm catching you now, I think. But you're a bit ahead.
Right, first try at formation in the F1. Stand by.
I'm gonna throw the autopilot on when we get up high, so make it squirrely.
Oh god, no, we're too fast.
Oh, it's squirrely. It's flip. Ah. Oh, it's not easy.
Now, give me a little bit of space. It's gonna be a slight right turn, and I'm gonna level off here.
Spacing. Oh my god. Thing happened. If you had a 5-year-old and you told him to draw a really cool plane, it would come out as an SR-71, an English Electric Lightning, an F-104 Starfighter, or a Mirage F1. Sail sheep. Oh!
Now, flight to Springbok, 150 from target.
This is not easy.
We're gonna come up on the power.
Can't hold formation, I look for these light switches from
Oof.
that ton of lights off it appears.
I don't think I can actually fly this formation, you know, guys.
The trim's a little weird. It doesn't seem to be very sensitive.
No fly-by-wire here, boys.
Springbok with separate one, we're inbound. We've lifted off from Giraffe, going our way to target. We'll draw out the mix and then we'll let you know if we spot anything.
Roger's overflight.
I'm actually in the pants
Alright,
spot.
we're about 350, coming back on the power a little bit.
Everything you needed to?
It doesn't show you priority target. It just so it's supposed to light up the one that's actually the strongest lock on you, but instead of if you're being painted at all 4 quadrants light up.
You know too much.
Message says MiG scrambling.
Cover rate is going to know MiG.
To be honest, I'm more afraid of you.
Ah, it's taking all of my sass just to keep roughly
I
information.
mean the collective you. And Zebra flight, Springbok 1, just got a message. MiGs are scrambling. Should be a pretty picture.
Yeah, sure, but obviously, you know, stay within your field limit.
No, we'll keep it here if you get down close enough.
Yeah, we'll do. If we keep our speed up, we should be okay.
Roger, we're about 17 minutes from our camp station.
Yeah, copy that. Scope is clean at the moment.
See lots of boys around me. Lots of beautiful Mirage boys.
I think when your little ticker counter next to your fuel gauge reaches 4,000, you can get us in external tanks. I don't remember the fuel quantity on them.
Where's your fuel gauge?
Yeah, it'd be where your left knee is underneath the attitude indicator.
I don't.
Fuel state 6.
Other side of the stick.
Yeah, 621.
I'm getting painted from the front, so that must be a baddie.
Yeah, I'm getting painted by everywhere it looks like, but sounds fun. We're still quite a ways, we're just kind of making use of our fuel, we're more than 100 miles out. Cap, question, do you know what the yellow Alt-2 light means on the annunciator panel? I have no idea.
Where? On where?
It says Alt-2 on the annunciator panel in yellow, I just had it pop on.
No, but I'm pretty sure we're going to find out soon.
Yeah, don't worry, I should probably look that up.
Maybe it's daring you to fly from F2 view. Oh, this aeroplane makes me feel like Eric Cantona. Who knows who Eric Cantona is?
Some rubbish French football.
There it is. Yanks are like, what is football?
Sorry, some rubbish French soccerist.
Neat, I had a random failure.
Signore, you're worryingly quiet. Isn't he?
He's not on this flight, is he?
That would explain it.
Being covered, question. Go ahead, Kevin. Did you leave random failures on?
Does anybody know the order of the fuel tanks consuming
Did you leave the random failures on?
No, but it's French, so whatever you think it should be, it'll be the opposite. Right?
Never mind, no, that's later. The externals, I think, all drain simultaneously.
Negative, there should be no random failures.
Ah, because I just had an alternator failure.
Probably your bad flying and bad attitude cover.
It's true, yeah.
Now, to be fair, sitting here trying to find this information, I'm starting to dislike it less, Cap, so...
Good. That's good for you, Skill, bearing in mind that you're bred on hatred.
Don't forget caffeine, I also like caffeine.
It's like the MiG-21, it's trying to kill you at every possible point of the flight, and I like that in a aeroplane / girlfriend. Keeps you on your toes, Skill.
Part 2.
How much fuel did we start off with?
Fucking masses. We're never going to use all this fuel. It's a tiny little eco-saver ATAR French engine. It's never going to burn anything.
Greta friendly then, is it?
It's Greta friendly. Luckily it's French, so it burns a shitload of oil as well.
Sound like the cars, the bodywork will fail before we get there.
Same. Cap's getting antsy. Request permission to leave formation and bugger about a bit, sir.
Sure. Do your thing.
Need to burn the jitters off, boys. That was closer than I hoped. Respect. That's us ignoring. Either genius or terrible. Cap popping into diamond slot for a bit.
I was making different noises now.
So did you use the sound from the F-15 module for the RWR?
Yep. Naughty, naughty. Bloody humans, I give you the Mirage F1, all her glory.
We'll say, Cap, this plane has some charm to it that most don't.
Yep. MiG-21, F5.
The F5 just feels so sterile to me, though. This has personality.
Alright, yeah, I'll give you that. You won't be saying that when you first turn fight and you realise it can't turn for shit, and you stall your engine.
You problem.
But for the time being, I wouldn't rather be in another plane, really.
And you were so hesitant to learn it.
I wasn't. That was because of the people I really don't like who make the video game. I love the plane. Great formation, boys. I wish someone would take a picture of this.
I can't because I'm one of them VR users you don't like.
Which probably means you're going to team kill us. Oof. Skill. Attack.
Well, I'm not going to rule that out. MiG-23.
And flight go loose for starting to enter the area. I think we've got mixes in 20.
Aye, aye. Select your weapons, guys.
Go high left. Was that right?
And all flight, spring pocket is on station.
I've got a radar contact off my 11 o'clock about, God knows, 20 miles.
Sally. What do we do with that cover? Are we going to get him?
Tell if it's friendly or not. We've got friendlies mixed in. It looks like I'm looking at the map now.
Massachusetts flight is coming on station time now as well.
Yeah, it looks like Gary's He's down there tangling with one of them.
What do we do?
Further flights coming off the airfield now. Senor and Bean are tangling with another.
Remember guys, this is a look up radar, not a look down radar. I would personally be lower rather than higher. How far is the base in front of us?
20 miles off to our 11 o'clock or so.
Wow, we're close then guys, be super careful. I don't want to be this high.
Alright, we've got an enemy MiG just off the base. Angels 2-0, come left 30 degrees.
Anyone got tally on him? We should be able to see him with good eyesight.
Negative so far.
Captain Joy?
He's roughly 311 from our position. I'm turning left now.
Tally, I got him. Do I burn ahead? What should I do?
Yep, let's push him. I've got him locked as well.
Burning, let's go. Okay, son of a bee. Me.
Yeah, I've got him locked.
Yep. One's pressing.
Unlock him.
I've got something locked. No, I do not.
Ah, there's radar.
10 miles over now. Flight Springbok engaging MiG-23 Angels 2-0.
I'm off your left wing.
Got him!
I'm off somebody's left wing. I'll back you up.
Yeah, I see it.
Something blew up down there.
Alright, it looks like he's going slightly high. I got tone. Fox 1. Fox 2 red. He's braking left.
Splash.
Splashed.
He's not dead, I'm finishing him off.
Yep, take it. Going high on him.
Merge. I missed the shot.
Visual on him.
Cap blew through.
I've got him rally on one going high. Going vertical.
Man, turn you big bucket. Cap firing on the one that got hit last. Okay, baby.
Somebody splashed him.
Time to tear you a new one. Fox 2. Doubles. Okay, it's dead.
He's dead. Knock it off. Rejoin.
Is BDA on?
No, he's turned it off because being.
Yeah, so I got a splash as well there. 2 bandits down.
We merged with the Mirage 2000, I think.
Yeah, we're good. Scope's clean for now.
What's your heading, lead?
Lead is now 030 up through Angels 25 again out of Bird.
Alright.
Right, please shout at me with manual lights flashing.
Just get level and fast and we'll get it back. Say you're heading again, lead, I missed that.
030, I'll pop some play.
030, roger.
Oh wait, never mind, I forgot that there's that bug where you switch to missiles in the radar scope where the heading tape changes. I am actually now turning heading 070 but coming back north.
Roger.
All of my electrics have failed. I've got no HUD.
Skill!
Or anything.
Someone tell him how to restart the engine.
Move your throttle to idle skill.
Contact, 17 miles, heading 335.
Roger. Looking for altitude.
Got him.
20,000.
Thank you.
I got 3 bandits on my nose. Target and another air.
Cap looking. It's cap tally. Cap 2 of them, I see 2 of them.
There.
Let's friggin' dance. Got him locked. Cap's got him locked. Okay, Mirage F1.
One's going low, popping flares.
Who's after him? Someone try and keep an eye on the low one. He'll get us in the butt.
Just a reminder that the cab flights, if you are Winchester with all your air missiles, you can land at Gerald and rearm CAS if you want.
Roger, we're engaging MiG-20 now.
Falcon signal,
Fox
you
2.
going to get him early one.
Come on. Cap miss. Blowing through. Woo!
Daddy calling Signori on 243.
Guns.
Yeah, see you guys cap up top. I'm coming in.
Alright, baby. Dogfight.
2 of you in trail him, or who's the lead?
Mick is in the lead.
You got something behind you, maybe missile shot, check ticks?
And this plane's not turned. Good shot.
Splash, MiG-23.
Well done. Now let's find the other one, guys. ACM modes.
Other one went cold. He's now heading 330 from you down at 8,000.
Thank you.
I'm looking for him down low.
Same.
Splash.
Was it the low one, Rhino?
No, he was going high.
Roger.
Yeah, 320 down low.
Searching with my radar. Hello, Mr. Man. Okay, one good thing, we've got speed on our side, valued humans. This is a pretty fast aeroplane.
Yeah, I see you on the scope, Cap. I'm not seeing.
Roger, I'm running for him. I don't actually see him on the scope, FYI.
Maybe I got him.
Visual. Alright, you son of a bitch, let's dance.
Alright, Cap, I got your supporter behind you.
Going into the mountains, he's luring us in.
Cap, I'm gonna keep scanning high, make sure we don't have anything slipping behind us. You keep on him.
I'm on him, I'm a flogger, 4 miles on my nose. I wonder if I'll get him on my radar. There he is. There he is. Come on, lock him, lock him, lock him! Oh, it's so hard to lock things in this. Like,
what
so
heading do we
hard.
want to return to?
Just orbit around that airfield and keep Cap there. We're chasing a MiG out.
Cap's merged, but I took my eyes off him for a second. Tally!
Roger, I see.
Cap vertical fight, he's in front. Right, don't stall the engine, don't stall the engine. Ah, come
Eyes
on.
on, I got you.
You big 60s bastard, move! Okay. There we go.
Bean, are you on 2.3?
Cap's on the perch, dropping down.
Yep, Bean.
These 2000 Cs are right to refuel that Giraffe if need be, otherwise back to you, Abbas.
Cap is ACM.
Yeah, sure, everybody can use Giraffe, yeah. And then he's firing there. I'm on the other side, so.
Right, check.
Copy that, thank you.
Pressing on him.
He's a fast biatch.
Yeah, he is. He's actually coming away from me here. I'm gonna keep on him though.
Come on, Mirage F1. You can keep up. You can keep up. We've got plenty of power.
Merge. Got tone.
Shoot that son of a bitch.
Good missile track. Down the gun.
Oh, good.
No joy on the missile.
Careful when you go. Oh, in the face! Look at that! That was bad piloting, Mr. MiG. Who I assume is Angolan. Which makes me fucking so
Maneuver
Kill, count it.
We are so friggin' good, guys. I don't want to be that guy, but first time in this jet. Bearing in mind, in F5s, we couldn't do this at all. That's not bad. Oof.
Weapon status.
Cap red.
Coming down the guns only.
I've got all the weapons because none of my systems work.
Jesus Christ, skill.
Let's hit the Giraffe, rearm, and we'll come back up.
Can we have a vector?
Yeah, stand by.
I'm trying not to use F10 nowadays. I want to keep it super nerdy milsim.
150 back.
How far?
About 40. So
Right, I'll see you there. There's a rotten egg, guys.
take more shit, come back up and kill.
Man, we are such winners today. That is so unlike us.
Have some players out here to find me. I see 2 you off my 3.
Capsat Angels 20, burner on. See you in hell.
Simba's got visual.
Is that Simba?
We've got 2 bandits pressing
Didn't know you were here.
11 o'clock.
Really?
Tangle with the guns.
Hang on, what? Are you saying there's baddies here?
Yeah, 2 MiG-23s coming in right off our left within 15 miles.
Jesus Christ, where did that come from? What heading do you want us on? Quick.
I'll call them off. Do we want to engage that?
I don't know, you're the boss. You get the money.
6. So you go and I'll follow.
Alright, fuck it, let's go.
Alright, tell us your vector, because we're not cheating.
I'm on those tanks.
How about that wasn't a vector?
Turn left heading 090.
Aye, aye. Any idea on their angels? It was a bad move, we should have...
23 I believe last seen.
Righty-os, let's do them, boys. Do the whole effing village. Tally MiGs, cap burning in.
Migs, I think I can see 2 dots in the distance off my nose, just closing on them now.
Cap's got a hostile one. So confident at the moment, I feel like I shoot down it. ACM modes.
Yep, I got one of them locked up.
Hostile conning. Has anyone got missiles apart from skill? Probably viewers need a slug of tea. I'm getting so excited.
I'm hoping the missile seeker will pick him up because I've got no scope or anything.
Alright, Cubs, I'm trying on the high guy. It's flaring.
Come on, ACM mode, get a lock. Get a lock, get a lock, get a lock. Not the Mirage, the MiG. Stupid, the MiG. Hey, pushing the buttons. I see a missile after it. Boom!
Good splash. Good kill.
Nice kill. Where's the other one? Man, this is fun. Holy shit!
I think they got him. I think I got him.
Could have been
Alright,
worse.
let's turn Giraffe. Get her down.
Giraffe to left-hand circuit.
New vector to Giraffe, please, lead. Man, that was fun.
170.
That's what the video game's made for. Thank you. MiGs be scared of friggin' South African. Oh, Mirage
Off
F1s.
station. Springboks off station. We're gonna go back. Rearm at Giraffe. We're down the gun.
There's a Mirage there. Fuel is break. 2,800. Do we have a range to base cover?
Cap, we are approximately neutral.
How many miles?
2-0.
Fuck me! I can't hear.
Pete, can you confirm it's Magic IFF on or not?
Can't hear a word he's saying.
Sorry, say that again a bit slow, please.
Is Magic IFF on or not?
I have no idea, I'm afraid. Should be.
Lead.
Yes, Cap.
When I look to my left, I see something with a dorsal fin, sorry, a ventral fin, and only MiG-27 floggers have those. Is that just my eyes? It's my eyes, isn't it?
There really shouldn't be any friendlies to your left, Cap, except for me, and I'm slightly behind you.
Roger, it's probably you.
These kind of have ventral fins. They've got like 2 little streaks.
Yeah.
Now my engine's failing.
Skill! Skill! Skill!
Skill.
Every light in my panel is lit. All the electrical ones are, but dipping up and down quite a lot.
Friggin' unbelievable.
Somehow random failures got left on, because I had my alternator fail halfway here.
Oh, there's definitely random failures. Plane's definitely fucked.
You are like 57, Cap.
I thought you said we're like 20 miles away.
No, I said we were 80.
Uh-oh. Lead, why are the missile trailers coming towards me? What have you done? What have you led us into?
I think I'm ahead of you, Cap, but I've just jettisoned my missiles so that
Oh, phew, thank you.
you'd be safe enough.
Yeah, it was you.
There's some
My engine has failed.
Go! Glide it. It's an excellent glider.
No one's supposed to be like Africa. They're like savannas and shit.
Anacondas?
No, savannas, like grasslands.
I see. Will they have anacondas in?
I don't know, there's probably anacondas in Africa.
My worldly knowledge is very low. Look at you having the cabriolet version skill. Woot woot. Finally got on the cabriolet bus.
I'm going to land down to the left there because it's starting to look a bit hilly over ahead of us.
Aye aye.
Interesting, this one holds over Mach 1 without burner, that's pretty neat.
Fast plane, baby. I'm seeing a skill down, mainly so I can laugh at him when he burns. Right.
I could always eject, you know.
No.
Putting wheels down would be a mistake. mistake, so I'm not going to do that.
G-Supply engaging these 21 missiles from the north.
I cover.
Okay.
If we land it, we have to strafe this plane because we can't let it fall into Angolan hands.
Agreed.
Would you let me get out of there first?
Yep, strafe it.
I'm still in it.
I think he said he's clear.
It's sturdy enough, I'm in one piece on the ground.
It is. It's a well-built French piece of meat. Running in.
Oh god.
Hits.
Fire additional guns. Okay.
That was scary, Skill.
Oh, you've set the plane on fire.
Thank you, Skill. We'll send a jeep out, or whatever the French South Africans send out. Right, where are we going now? Who are you? Cover.
180 roughly.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna put some guns into him.
Go on then. There he is. It's quite hard. And don't crash. I know what you're like. You're a very impulsive young man. Even more impulsive than me, some would say. But not as impulsive as Signore.
Alright.
Through the fog we burst.
Looks like the MiGs are back and they're killing all the other Mirage 2000s.
Well, I've fired all my guns and bombs off and fuel off, so there's not much I can do. Under your orders. Cover.
Yeah, I'll take it. Let's go rearm, then we'll go back and save the day. On the plus side, Cap, we're only like 30 miles away now.
Nice. My kind of number. What a handsome American.
Right now it's down, rearm refueling.
You might as well wait for us when you get there. We'll be just a few minutes.
I'm gonna turn my lights back on. Maybe that'll keep somebody from shooting at us.
Unlikely. Main curse of the Grim Reaper's mission.
Sir, from 1-4.
Supersonic and a highway.
Copy on 243. Copy, we need some reinforcements of Cap via to the north. We have a flight of 423 MLDs inbound from the north.
Whoa.
Springbok flight is rearm refuel. We're fully out of ordnance.
Cover.
Yeah.
How far am I now?
Every time you ask me, I make it longer. Perfect.
I've been chasing for 20 minutes and South still stole it. I'm entitled to kill him.
He's got no pilot.
I'm gonna blow that fucking aircraft up.
Oof, ouch.
I think Bean is a little testy.
Yes, he is. Look how fast we are, valid viewers. Mark 1.3 and climbing.
Actually, that may have been Dutch. I don't know. All you people sound like.
Mark 1.4. Oof.
Alright, do you see the base now, Cap?
Mark 1.5. Should I be able to see it?
Check to 3 o'clock.
Checking 3. Oh, I see it! And I made Mach 1.7. Oof, super cap. Or maybe Mach 1.8, I didn't really see. Do you remember what runway we were using? Cover.
Yes.
What runway are we using?
Let's land to the north.
Aye aye.
Runway 31.
I want to sonic boom you.
And Springbok flight is overhead brake for runway 310.
Copy. Chop, my last 2000 Cs, RTB 2G off for refuel to your hit. Angry.
Crap braking. Is it time to tell you I haven't landed one of these yet, or even tried to? Oh,
Yeah,
fuck!
I didn't see your tutorial for you yet, so good luck.
What's just happened there? What has just happened there? Why would that happen right there? I haven't tried landing yet, and the engine's gone. Alright, chill. Chill. Chill.
So she doesn't like to put her gear flaps out fast,
Why would it do that?
but she also doesn't like to get slow.
Alright. Chill. We can do this.
And up base.
Yep, I'm a lot worse than base.
And cover turn final 310.
Chill. 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 Fuck! Boom! Dead. God damn it.
Blew up.
I didn't do very well, cover.
Ah, that explains the explosion, Cap.
Yeah. My engine, I was on base, no, I was on braking, and my engine just went.
Well, I'll wait as I go by.
I don't know why I don't know anything about this one yet, so I don't know why I did it.
You'd already compressor stalled it.
Valley viewers, I was just speaking to Simba, and he said that I did something wrong with my throttle, and therefore it's through.
Got me away for you, cover. Sheet of fire is about 2 giraffes. Be advised, we
yeah,
are
going away for me.
level of fuel.
Cover cap.
Say again, Cap.
Hello. Apparently it's because you can't go from full throttle down to idle.
Yes, that will damage your engine.
Really? Why, Simba? Well, I've never heard of that before.
Shock transient from the air.
Yep.
Shock transient.
Air is fluid.
So that's why the thing's got some big hulking air brakes on it, so that you can go from burner to mill and then use the air brakes to bring yourself below Mach.
Huh.
That's bad, that's me. The master arm cover off, but I didn't flick the master arm.
Oops. Who's a silly spaceship?
Yep. And I was immediately punished also by an SA-9.
I'll do that.
That SA-9 shot 4 missiles in 25 seconds on 3 aircrafts and hit 4 times.
The rear aspect only SA-9.
No, they are not rear aspect. They look pretty much all aspect from what I've seen in the TAC view.
Cherished GR record books. Hearth has the first air-to-air kill against a
Mirage F1. Let me guess, it was a Mirage 2000.
Yep.
How did I guess that? Tomcat and Mirage 2000 are the best things for IFF problems in this game.
Coast about rearm Greenfields. Gonna get back in the air.
It would not be GR.
I'm at the threshold of 3-1.
I have my own.
Yeah, spring back 1 and then short runway 1.
Okay, so like, I'm worried.
I've never looked for it, so.
Yeah, like I'm worried that I might, exit the mission and it will not record at last 10 minutes. So I'm just, waiting for like 10 minutes right now.
Yeah, this is Zebra 1 to
If something's messed up with yours, just message me and I'll finish mine.
area the normal cap left.
Yeah, so I was in a turn.
Roger,
I had the friendly kind of on my 6 and another MiG-21 on my 4 o'clock. I was turning to get behind that 21 and then I got shot down by something else.
Going back into the attack,
I assume it was like a friend.
armor,
we'll see.
gas. So, people can take rockets and do gas as well, but I was just wondering if anyone else has seen any enemy jets in the area.
Roger, Springbok will take back off just orbit cap station.
You can take rockets as well and then ditch them if you need to.
That is 10 nautical miles from draft from the North 35,000.
Wheels up, heading 310 now. Or turning to it.
Yeah, I've got no visual on you at the moment.
We did a little bit of that, and yeah, we'll go help and clean up. No use of going back up. You guys gonna finish the mission, Cap? Or?
Yeah, I don't know.
All those are friendlies.
It's coming up for got about 10 minutes until 90 minutes. Maybe 15.
Thanks for saying.
Roger.
Still on finance, Zero.
Just letting Grand Speed's going for a last kind of re-attack.
Yeah.
Pushing this
I see a couple of ones.
Yep, just recognized, thank you.
Rhino and Cover are going north, no?
Are you in that F5 high?
Yeah, I'm in the F5 in the tarmac, just rearm. Just in
I think
case.
they're saying that the mission's over,
It's
so
a
we can
little
get back to Giraffe.
But we did a job, we did Cap, so we'll talk in the brief.
Yes, we will.
In the debrief.
Yes, we will.
And right now,
Talk about your
back to
attitude,
Giraffe.
Our last Mirage is going down.
You want a dogfight cover?
Say again.
You want a dogfight? Copy, do you want to go get 24s?
I guess, yeah, we can do that.
I guess we have 24s that just spawned.
Just our last helicopter.
Say again?
Sure, the guy is doing
Quick down.
Okay, I'm on your 6.
I'm just going to use the sidewinders. Look, it is shooting front aspect. That's so stupid. Oh no, it's a manpad. It's a manpad.
Did somebody say
And
they
the
were
spylon.
Yep.
Yeah, MI24s, they are about 138.
They're on 205
right now.
I can relay to the F5s, Caps. I got them on radio here.
That's alright, I'm just pulling it.
Yeah, I'm no joy.
Okay, I see it. Sending west base now.
Hi.
Yes, sir.
I dare you to accidentally taxi out onto the runway in front of them. I dare you. You're all too nice. You're all too nice. I wish you would think more like me.
Like running over troops, friendly troops in Argentina and blaming
never
someone
happened.
else, no?
Never happened. I'm gonna purge that bit of video.
I was laughing hard, no joke, when I was watching your
Didn't even know you could do it.
the YouTube thing.
You watched the YouTube thing, Hi? How about that?
I give it a lot of love, man. I
like
share
that.
it, no.
I like that.
Just caught, picked up
I
at a
love that
bump
mission. It
scope.
was a lot of fun.
Welcome back, Gary, if you can hear me.
How hard is to land that Mirage F1? You have to do it super fast. or
It's not looking good.
Oh! What happened there?
I'll tap to try to respond to you, Cap.
Gary! You know you should never pay any attention to anything I say.
It's
I mean,
alright,
you
look, I'm
managed
on
to
the
get done.
road.
Yeah, I've got
Bandit on
It
the
looks like
Save the
improper
airframe.
use of speed brake.
Save the airframe. He's got it. Now taxi back to the runway, Gary. That's an hors d'oeuvres.
Yes. Oh no, he's going for the pop in his parachute. Run for the pop.
Fox 2.
Oh, the boys are attacking a belly button.
Flash.
There's another one back there. Cover. Go back.
We appear to have one behind us as well. Another MI-24.
Think
That
so.
was embarrassing.
Got Cap saying.
I'll
Yeah,
take the blame for that one, Gary.
That was awesome.
I've got
No,
visual on
I'm in
you.
control of what I do, Cap.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
visual on it.
look at that.
Yeah, you take it.
Got good tone. Fox 2.
I'll say
Here's
Second Fox 2.
guns, 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 baby. Hit.
Hit, but I don't think it's down. Eyes on it, he's next to the road.
man, that's cool.
I missed a bit guns.
Yeah, I'm on
That's a 30mm in that Mirage?
Yeah,
Is
it's
it?
madness, madness.
Big
Come on, cover. Come on, cover. It's sitting there. Yeah, cover! Man of the day.
He got the 30mm that high.
Well done, boys. Guys, I really can't be bothered to wait for you to go all the way back. Can you land on that road, please? For valued viewers, I'd like to see if it can do a road landing. We're all counting on you, cover.
This isn't gonna work. And you know better than to count on me for anything.
He's not really found a road, has he? He's just flying opposite to the road.
No, I'm landing on
Pilot's found the road.
Sometimes cover doesn't think through what he's doing.
This is base. Leave me alone.
Rhino's landing.
Yeah,
Might as well just watch cover through him.
turning base.
Oh, Rhino's made it.
Wow. Come on, cover. Oh, this thing's got spoilers. I didn't know that.
Yeah, look at that fancy spoilers like a Tomcat.
I wonder why. 'Cause it's got ailerons as well.
So there's a chopstick sandwich.
Come on, cover.
Yeah,
It's a tough sandwich.
Best one.
Who's the ham?
Okay.
I am the full hand.
Well done, cover. Looked like I backed the right horse. For once.
Pop killer in the middle of the road. Like now.
Alright, boys, I'm very proud of you. It's a very good mission. I will see you in debrief and stuff. Reject. That's an order. Oof.
eject.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Rhino. Oh.
I haven't found it yet. I've only had it 10 minutes.
And welcome to Debrief. Bean, roughly what happened today?
Yeah, thanks, Cap. So, first of all, the flak suppression flight took off. Myself and Gary did, I think, a pretty good job of distracting the flak whilst the bombers came in and attacked the runway. I saw certainly some bombs on target. I don't quite know how well it went for them, but there was a sneaky Osasam that then played havoc amongst them. After that, the Cap arrived and started taking out some of the MiG-21s and some of the 23s that had scrambled. I saw that the CAS Sabre managed to shoot down a MiG-21, so that was good work. Then in terms of choppers, it looks like they achieved their objectives as well, so great job for them dropping off the special forces, took that HQ. The bonus objective though, the convoy seems to still be alive. And in terms of CAS, well, yeah, there's still quite a lot of tanks alive, so that isn't quite fully met, but otherwise, good job. Head over to the flights now.
Flight 1, send.
That's cover.
I'll let you take a Cap.
Oh, how about that? We took off. We flew a wonderful first formation in F1. We got to the target. We shot down loads of MiGs for no losses, which I'm super chuffed about. That's the first time in the plane, basically. We got some friendly fire against us, and then we went to land. I stalled the plane. I didn't know you could stall the engine because I'm a noob. Stalled the engine, crashed on landing. The other guys landed, took off again, killed a couple of hinds, and then I forced them to land on the road, which they did. All in all, pretty dang good. Next, boys.
Cheetah Flight 2000 Cs. We did the ferry flight and we hung about for a bit. Everything else was dead when we got there. The only loss we had was Magaboo. He got dunked by something, I'm sure. And then Haraf did an unholy thing, so... We both made it back to Giraffe with not a lot of fuel left.
Yeah, boys. Next flight.
Yeah, so we separated into two elements for Zebra. Myself and Gary did a bit of anti-flak suppression with some rockets. I think it went quite well. I'll let Gary fill in for his part. But for me, I did a few runs, then I went back, I landed, refueled, rearmed, took off again to go and do some CAS, and had forgotten, even though I'm the mission maker, that I put a blue Stinger missile, enemy Stinger, in amongst all the CAS, and it took me out, and I crashed into the ground, died. So over to Gary, and then Space Chef, who led the runway strike.
Runway strike. Oh, go ahead, Gary.
Copy. Thanks, Bean. Yeah, it was a good flight. We went in, found the airfield pretty well, did our rockets flak suppression. Much as you, made 2 or 3 passes on that. I think you got at least 1 kill in there, so that was good fun. On the way back, I did what Cap did with his engine and came out of afterburn a little too fast. It was good fun, but managed to glide back onto the runway, which is cool. Grabbed a new jet and headed back out there. So yep, a couple of kills on the ground, 2 MiGs shot down, 121 and 123. It was a good fun flight. Little embarrassing at the end, but old tab will do that.
We don't talk about the incident. What up, boys? Next group, send.
So runway strike. So we headed to attack the runway from the east. So we went low level. We had a clearly defined plan and ingress point. Everything went well until we got merged by some MiGs just over our ingress point. And then things started going bad. One of us managed to drop bombs on target, but there was a rabid or possessed SA-9. It shot 4 missiles in about 25 seconds. It hit 3 different airplanes, shot down 2, and there was also a Stinger, so things didn't go well for us. 2 shot down just in a few seconds. The third one, I think it was Obi, had to RTB with heavy damage, and I think it was Penguin who got bombs on target. Am I right?
Huh. Alright. Well done, I guess. Next flight.
That's the Sabres, I think.
Yes, Snore is still here.
Alright. Next flight.
I saw him shoot down a MiG-21. That was pretty impressive.
Agreed.
What a machine.
Next flight, please.
All right, the F5 flight. We took off, and as you saw, long flight with 3 drop tanks. The F5 is, like you guys say, flies like a bucket. So we made it like half an hour after the Mirages. Impressive how they move compared to the F5. But we got there as the Mirages came back to refuel. We actually got to engage almost by ourselves some MiGs. I managed to get a MiG-23. The boys, Chopsticks, Mayhem, Toxo got at least 3 MiG-21, so that was good. And then Mayhem, I think, have some connection issues. Then Chopsticks and Toxo made it back. I made it back. Good kills, good fun. Great mission. Thank you, Bean, and everybody.
Well done, boys. Next flight, please.
Yui, this is Lucky. Took off. Took the troops to the drop zone, dropped them off. Started doing racetrack around the racetrack, around the fob. Shot a bunch of things up. I don't know what. Then I took off down the road to the east, goes to the north, followed all the way to the city, but didn't see the convoy, and then our TB'd.
All right, next group, if there is any.
Yep, the hip flight did basically that, delivered the troops and then softened up the headquarters. Then we went back and rearmed, went out to look for the convoy, and then I decided brilliantly to head over to the main battle tanks, and while I was struggling to find them and all that carnage, they found me.
Yeah, so the MI8's got a proper pasting, but all good, boys. Rightio then. Any final comment from Mr. Bean?
No, all good for me. Thanks, Cap. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, although I crashed my aeroplane, I had really good fun in the Mirage F1. I thought it was very agricultural, raw, and required a lot of skill, so I really enjoyed that, guys. Great. I will see you guys next week.
See you.
See you.
Cheers, Cap.
Thank you.
See you, Cap.
Thanks, Cap.